Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope your day has been okay, wherever you're watching me from around the world. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. So, I want to talk about something very interesting. You know, these days, Kenya people are into bodybuilding. So, there was the Mrs. and Mrs. East Africa bodybuilding competition at Sarit Center. Mrs. and Mrs. East Africa bodybuilding competition at is it Sarit Center? I was saying, so this is the right one. They say Mr. and Mrs. East Africa bodybuilding contest at Sarit Center. So there are many competitions. You know, the men's side is about bodybuilding. The goodness with us is natural, not so much steroids, where people grow like I don't know, like houses. So this is not like ours is more controlled. You see, there in America, people take a lot of steroids until they're almost bursting. And then when they retire, they shrink like me. So most of it is like a big balloon and then it bursts. So that's what I'm talking about, the spirit of a champion. So we have this lady, she's called Lucy N. Fit. Lucy N. Fit, that is LUSYN and then FIT. So Lucy N. Fit. She's on Instagram. She does this bodybuilding for ladies. You know the difference between men's bodybuilding and ladies bodybuilding. The men's is about, they have said, buffing up the body until you become like a tank. And then when you stop using those steroids, you shrink. It's like you blow up a balloon and then it bursts, it becomes small. But for the ladies, it's more about fitness, nice figure, hourglass figure, something like that. They make their hips look chiseled, firm and fit, something like those. The ladies know that. That's the figure that most ladies want. They do a lot of, they go to the gym, they eat well, healthy. I like that. The way our Kenyan ladies are doing, someone is in the gym, is doing fitness and all that, they take good diet. That's very good. It keeps you fit. Although me, I can also add, if you also have a farm and you take a break from the office job, driving your car, you go to the farm to do digging, watering plants, watering fruits. They usually do looking after your chicken poultry farm. And then in the evening, that's when you lift those weights, maybe. Yeah, that can make sense. Because what happened with the modern living, people have forgotten healthy living. Yes. So now, this lady I'm talking about, Lucy N. Fit, the name Lucy, and then you have N and then Fit. Lucy N. Fit. She's on Instagram. So now, this lady, she won. The part for, she won what? She won an award in the Mr. and Mrs. East Africa bodybuilding contest. So now she won that. Contest. In fact, I'll put her link there on Instagram, IG, Lucy and Fit. I'll just put her link there, then you can follow her. So now she wins this thing after working hard. I've been following her for nearly 3 years. She started when she was much smaller. Now she's on the, what do you call that image on my YouTube. So what do they use? So now she was working very hard in the gym, eating well, growing. Now she has won, isn't it? So that's discipline, hard work, commitment. So like you, young man or woman watching me, you young Gen Z, what skill and talent that you have that you can sell to the world, that can earn you money? So when this lady started, she didn't have much. So she started working slowly, going to contest. And now when you are outside there, people start watching you. People are watching her on Instagram. Her followers are growing. So with the time you get someone to sponsor you, maybe a corporate, individuals, you are loyal fans. I'm sure there are loyal fans who put in money in her as she was growing her trade, growing her skill in bodybuilding. So now, what skill and talent do you have that can help you? So there's this lady is also reading, watching, always watch her on YouTube. She's from Taita Taveta County. So what this lady does, she just cooks. She's a graduate. She didn't get a job. She started just cooking. Just cook exotic dishes from Taita Taveta. It's a county at the coast. You have people, I think the Pokomo, people like that, the Taita. She cooks nice dishes, exotic, in her village setting. You know, you have Kenyan Gen Zs. Back in the day, majority of people used to live in huts. Is it grass, mud and grass houses? Those were, even me, I was born in a mud house. It's mud walls and it's a mud house. They call them mud houses, mud huts. The walls are made out of mud, and then up is grass, the roof. So majority of people live in those houses. We used to live in those houses. Now they're changing. Now it's more of bricks and iron sheets. So we are progressing. Kenya was never like this. So now this lady cooks. If you do, I think it's on YouTube, something like Taita dishes. If you just Google on YouTube, Taita dishes, you'll find her. She has millions of views because it's just a village setting. She cooks with their mom. They cook on jikos. Here you have the African jiko. Or we call it the African gas cooker, where you have three stones, and then you cook in the African. Is it the African pot? Something like that. You cook. It's called the African pot, which is made out of is it mud? You know those African pots. That's why I'm telling you, CBC is useless. You used to learn about those things, how they make pots from clay pot. Yeah, clay pot. The word is clay pot. You have those clay pots, and then they are put in a kiln. They are burnt, and then people use them to cook, to store water. When I was growing up, that's how people used to store water from the river. It used to be clean, no diseases, but things changed. So this girl cooks. She has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. When I was following her, she had like 100,000 subscribers. Now she's approaching 1 million subscribers. One of her videos, if I'm not wrong, did what? One of her videos had like nearly 10 million views. Just cooking exotic dishes. Even you don't know what you are eating. If you are eating what you are eating in your home, I don't know what to eat. Whether it's cereal, mokimo, whether it's whatever stew. You don't know. It can be exotic to other people. There are people who are amazed that people are eating with their hands, because the only thing they eat with their hands is maybe sandwiches. But any other dish, supper and lunch and supper, they use a fork, spoon and fork, spoon and fork and a knife, things like those. So this lady, she has all those subscribers. So imagine if 1,000 loyal subscribers of her. First of all, YouTube pays her some good money. Though YouTube is very mean to African content creators, it gives us very small money. But content creators in America, the ones who do rubbish, they earn a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Remember Mr. Beast, the one who does content on constructing wells in Africa. You see, he's a billionaire. Okay, no, it's not a billionaire, but he's a billionaire in Kenyan standards, African standards. So this lady cooks. So I was assuming with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, she just has 10,000 low subscribers. 10,000 low subscribers per month. And me, I've done this. The sender, everyone sends that they say even $10. Me, I've done that. People have followed on YouTube because they are consistent with their content until I just say, let me give you $10. Let me just give you something. Hmm? So if this young lady has 10,000 subscribers who are very loyal, and in the whole year, let's just talk of the whole year, they give her $10. This is 1,000 Kenya shillings. That's 10 million from nothing, from her talent and skills. That's why I'm talking about the spirit of a champion. This Lucy in Fit and that lady in Taita, who cooks Taita dishes, they have the spirit of champion. They are committed to their skill, they trust their talents, they are consistent, they are hardworking, they are loyal to their fans because they give them good content, they are ambitious, and they are aiming for the skies. Commitment, discipline, you understand, loyalty, good content. You see, you can be a content creator and you are doing things that lower your dignity. Like what our young ladies, some of them do on TikTok and other social media. That is, it's like bubble gum. After a while, people get tired of you, look for another interesting thing. But this young lady from Taita has been doing this for even several years. Just cooking. You just be creative with your cooking. Consistency. Discipline. Always doing. Never giving up. Aiming for the skies. Doing good content that can outlast you. Loyalty. You have a fan base. You give them good content. Not those crazy things on TikTok. There I'm saying that can lower your dignity, embarrass you even. What happens if your father or parent watches you doing dirty things? You understand? So the spirit of a champion is like what this loose and fit this bodybuilding lady does, committed to her craft, giving good content, trusting in herself, and never giving up. She's just been going. Now she's competing outside Kenya, in Africa. No, soon she'll be going to Europe, America. Who knows? One day she'll be at the top level where they were in this bodybuilding. They earn millions of dollars. Someone can earn an equivalent of $1 million and above. This is a lot of money to an African person. If I was to give you 100 million now, what would you do? You do a lot, isn't it? That's why the spirit of a champion. What I'm saying is about discipline, consistency, loyalty to your fans, loyalty to your craft, and also creativity. So these people are creative in whatever they do. One is cooking, creativity. One is doing bodybuilding, where you go there and you do great things. That's what we are talking about, where people now concentrate on things that build them. Because if you're a champion, you want the best for you, and also best for people around you, and also best for your own audience. Each one of us has a spirit of a champion. The only difference is that some know it and some don't know it. You know the spirit of a champion if you have known what you are giving to the world. Like these two ladies, they know what they need to give to the world. Cooking, culinary skills, fitness. So many people follow them because of their various skills, culinary skills, fitness, motivation, interaction. Like me, a nice comedy show. You're watching me, you're enjoying. Some people watch me and then they enjoy. This man is talking in this place with a nice cupboard behind him. You understand? So one day, this cupboard will be a studio whereby I talk to the young Gen Zs because I have a lot of knowledge and experience that I want to share with you. And also, just to talk about the 80s and 90s. Because 80s and 90s was the era of great champions. You cannot forget the Carl Lewis, the Mike Tysons, the Maradonas. There's no sport in this world that did not have a champion, a legend in the 80s and 90s. Look at Formula One racing, the one who did the Brazilian Senna, who died in a road accident. Every field had someone you can say was a champion, whether it was music, Michael Jackson, whether it was rugby, any. That's why I'm talking about this spirit of champion. I want you who is watching me, you have the spirit of a champion, identify skill and talent, and be fitness like Lucy in fit what she does. It can be that Taita, lady from Taita who does cooking on YouTube. So this is what we are talking about. We need to have the spirit of a champion where you don't give up and you always wish for a better tomorrow, hope for a better tomorrow. Yes. So this is the Professor Maima show. I want to pray for you who's watching me that you have a long life. All your dreams become reality. And you become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations. That job reality, that first land reality, that new car reality, that passport reality, that business venture reality, that buying new shares in your company reality, getting children reality, getting people to invest in your small business reality, all your heart desires reality. Pray for myself. I always say big money, build a big technological university in Africa and worldwide, produce a product that can be used here in Africa, change people's lives, create jobs for the young Gen Zs, train future entrepreneurs to take Africa to the next level, and earn myself very big money, and also the Kenyan government big money. So those are my prayers. Amen. So if you have liked what I've said on this channel, on this day, on this our channel, support us on the mobile M-Pesa down there in the description. That is mobile M-Pesa plus 254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa plus 254 769 729 327. And as I always say, gwere kuonana gwere.